The sun bleeds over Gaza, a deep, wounded crimson. It stains the sky each dawn, each dusk. This land was once green, vibrant. Ancient olive orchards stood proud. Their silver leaves danced in the sea breeze. Now, they are skeletal figures. Charred limbs reach for an empty sky. Fertile fields are choked with ash. Shattered stone litters the ground. Homes, once filled with laughter, are now tombs. Ruined neighborhoods stretch endlessly. Concrete walls rise high, symbols of a siege. They cut off the horizon, the world. The air itself feels heavy, tired. A silent scream trapped in the dust. Gunmetal skies often press down. They promise no relief, only more sorrow. The sea, once a source of life, is a mirage. Its blue expanse is visible, yet unreachable, blocked by the eternal, unforgiving blockade. Children draw waves on dusty walls. They remember stories of fishermen, a memory of freedom now so distant. The very earth groans here. It has absorbed too much pain, too many tears, too much blood. Every grain of sand whispers a tragedy. The wind carries the scent of smoke, and the faint metallic tang of fear. This is Gaza, May 2025, a canvas painted with suffering. As the sun sets over Gaza, the sky transforms into a battlefield. Darkness creeps in, but it brings no peace. Instead, it is pierced by sporadic flashes, bombings that illuminate the night with a haunting glow. Buildings stand silhouetted against the explosions, their shadows dancing to the rhythm of destruction. Smoke and fire rise in the distance, painting the horizon with a grim palette. The sounds of distant explosions echo through the streets, a constant reminder of the peril that lurks. Sirens wail, a mournful cry that cuts through the night, accompanied by the ominous hum of drones overhead. The night should bring rest, but here, it brings only more terror. Text overlay. Night falls, but the terror continues. Ayman is 17. Or perhaps he was once. His eyes hold the weariness of decades. They have seen too much, too soon. Clean water is a forgotten luxury. Weeks have passed since the taps flowed. Now they yield only rust, and a mocking, hollow silence. He carries a light plastic jerrycan. It is a constant companion, a heavy burden. Through ruined alleyways he walks, past collapsed buildings, ghosts of homes. His small shoulders are stooped, not just from the can, but from despair. Each step is a prayer for water, each dry well, a stab to the heart. The sea calls to him sometimes, a distant whisper on the wind. He searches for it, a dream of coolness. But the blockade stands firm, a cruel wall. It separates him from the cleansing waves. He sees only dust and rubble, the endless gray of his confinement. His thirst is more than physical. His youthful face is etched with lines of worry, of premature responsibility. He is a boy forced to be a man. In a world that has forgotten childhood, the light plastic of the jerrycan feels heavier than any stone. It carries the weight of his family's survival, a burden no 17-year-old should bear. Noura is a field doctor, barely into her early 20s. Her hands, though raw, are steady. Her spirit, though battered, endures. Hospitals, those still standing, are hellscapes. They reek of blood, sweat, and antiseptic. The floors are slick with tears, and the echoes of the dying fill the air. She stitches wounds with old thread. Her supplies dwindle with each passing hour. Pain medication is a precious rarity. She offers words of comfort instead. A gentle touch, a promise to try. The sheer number of injured is overwhelming. She has stopped counting the child casualties. The numbers became too monstrous to comprehend. Morgues are overflowing, a silent testament. Children, wrapped in white linen shrouds, often nameless, their stories untold, too numerous to bury with dignity. 34 hospitals were non-functional by January. 80 health centers shut their doors. Israeli forces, it was reported, stormed and set fire to the last major hospital in the north. Noura works under the constant hum of drones, the threat of another strike ever present. Each scream, each new arrival, chips away at her resolve, but it does not break. She is a healer in a land of wounds, a beacon of fragile hope. In the suffocating darkness of Gaza's night, her vigil continues against all odds. Section 4: Echoes of Absence, the weight of loss and fading hope. Essential services have crumbled to dust. Water is a phantom, electricity a cruel trick. Power arrives in sporadic, teasing bursts. A flicker of false hope in the darkness, then just as quickly it vanishes. Generators, overworked and starved of fuel, often die with a final sputtering cough. Incubators flicker and infant cries fade. Ayman's father, Maher, is gone. He vanished 2 weeks ago, swallowed by the chaos perhaps, or buried beneath tons of rubble. The not knowing is a special kind of torture, a wound that refuses to scar. Ayman searches for his face in every crowd, hoping for a miracle that never comes. Rami, Ayman's grandmother, keeps her vigil. She sits daily by a broken window. The cold wind whispers through the cracks. She clutches a torn photograph of Maher. Her lips move silently, reciting the Quran. Her prayers are a shield against despair. Outside, the drones wail their mournful song, a soundtrack to her unending grief. The human toll is staggering, beyond words. By January, over 23,000 souls lost. More than 50,000 wounded, scarred. Thousands of children have vanished, their laughter silenced, their futures stolen. Left behind are their innocent toys in the dust. A plastic doll without arms, a deflated ball, a child's crayon mural scorched by fire. Section 5: The Unyielding Dawn. Survival as defiance. Families huddle in makeshift tents. The canvas offers little protection. Torrential rain turns camps into mud fields. Freezing temperatures bite deep. Some have died from hypothermia. Their soaked bedding a final embrace. Food is scarce, medication scarcer. Parents watch children weaken. The sky above Gaza rains steel. Bombs fall, buildings collapse. Each explosion a stolen breath, a life extinguished, a family shattered. The ground trembles constantly. The rhythm of destruction. Amidst horror, defiance grows. Waking each morning, daring to live another day. Survival is defiance, a refusal to be erased, strength from shared sorrow. To simply exist, to breathe. Gaza endures, not from strength, but because there is no choice. It burns quietly, fiercely. Under fire, under occupation, it remembers every loss. The world watches, a spectator. On this scarred earth, the human spirit still flickers.